the pain, so I got kicked in the nuts on that one, and this is like...
The follow-through on the foot gets you in trouble every time. And that's the second time that...
Over more than 900 NBA games and 4 championship titles, Draymond Green has established himself as one of the most controversial figures in basketball.
I am the best ever at what I do.
His elite IQ has earned him a reputation as a force to be reckoned with on the court, while his outspoken personality has made some of the greatest drama in today's NBA.
On the crowd.
Join us as we delve into the life and career of future Hall of Famer Draymond Green. Born and raised in Saginaw, Michigan, Green's journey to the top of the NBA was far from easy. Growing up poor, Green credits his mother with creating a loving and supportive home environment that shielded him from the harsh realities of their economic situation. It wasn't until Green entered the NBA and his accountant suggested claiming his mother as a dependent on his taxes that he truly grasped the extent of their financial struggles.
But it never appeared to me that we were poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a house, we had lights, we had water.
Green's love for basketball began at an early age, and he quickly made a name for himself as a standout player at Saginaw High School.
The state title is now yours.
Oh yes, I mean, it's a great feeling. You know, I've been dreaming it since...
His impressive skills and unrelenting work ethic earned him a scholarship to Michigan State University, where he would go on to cement his legacy as one of the greatest players in the program's history. Under the guidance of legendary coach Tom Izzo, Green's game flourished.
Swings it. Open look for Green. Book it. A three.
His unique combination of size, strength, and basketball IQ made him a dominant force on both ends of the court. Green's ability to defend multiple positions, facilitate the offense, and provide vocal leadership quickly set him apart from his peers. As his college career progressed, Green's list of accolades grew. He led the Spartans to 2 Final Four appearances and earned consensus All-American honors in his senior year. Despite his impressive resume, concerns about his size, position fit, and on-court temperament caused him to slip to the second round of the 2012 NBA draft.
Golden State Warriors select Draymond Green.
A decision that would prove to be a franchise-altering move. Green's rookie season was one of adjustment and growth, as he found himself playing behind established veterans and fighting for minutes to prove himself. True to his nature, however, Green never backed down from a challenge. As the Warriors began to assemble the pieces of their dynasty, Green emerged as the glue that held everything together. With Green playing as an undersized center, the death lineup ushered in an era of pace and space basketball in the NBA. Green's unique skill set and the Warriors' collective synergy rendered the isolation-heavy offenses of previous eras less effective. The team's historic success was a testament to the power of teamwork and adaptability in the modern game. From 2015 to 2019, the Warriors reached the NBA Finals an astonishing 5 consecutive times, winning 3 championships in the process. However, their 2016 Finals loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers, led by LeBron James, remains one of the most devastating defeats in NBA Finals history. During the 2016 playoffs, Green found himself at the center of controversy on multiple occasions. In the Western Conference Finals against the Oklahoma City Thunder, he made headlines for kicking Steven Adams in the testicles, not once, but twice.
Green putting a move on Adams. And he is fouled. And that's the second time that Green...
I haven't seen it, but I think it's intentional.
Later, in Game 4 of the NBA Finals, Green was involved in a heated altercation with LeBron James. He later received a flagrant foul and subsequent suspension for Game 5.
He takes a little swing that misses after he objected to James stepping over him.
Many believe that Green's absence was a turning point in the series, as James elevated his game to superhuman levels and led the Cavaliers to a historic comeback from a 3-1 deficit. Following their crushing finals defeat, the Warriors made a blockbuster move by acquiring superstar Kevin Durant, whom they had beaten in the previous Western Conference Finals. The addition of Durant to an already stacked roster made the Warriors virtually unstoppable, but it also created new challenges in terms of team chemistry and dynamics. During the 2018-19 seasons, tension boiled over between Green and Durant as the two engaged in a heated verbal altercation on the bench. The argument reportedly carried over into the locker room after the game, with Green challenging Durant's impending free agency decision and him joining the established championship team.
He was yelling during that last possession, still talking to Kevin Durant.
The incident caused a rift between the two players and raised questions about the team's long-term stability. Durant ultimately left the Warriors in the offseason to join the Brooklyn Nets. Despite the ups and downs, the Warriors continued their elite run, winning their fourth championship in 2022. Green's confidence in his team's abilities was unwavering, as evidenced by his bold claim on Twitter. Green claimed that the 2017 Warriors would have beaten Michael Jordan's legendary 1998 Chicago Bulls by 20 points and the Utah Jazz by 40, given the contrasting styles of play.
Timeout, Utah! 5.2 seconds. You beat the Bulls by 40? 40. Who's locking up Jordan?
In the 2022 offseason, shocking footage emerged of Green flooring teammate Jordan Poole during a practice session. The video, which was leaked to the public, sent shockwaves through the basketball world. The incident raised serious questions about team chemistry, leadership, and Green's ability to control his emotions. Green faced disciplinary measures from the team and took a brief hiatus to reflect on his behavior. Poole, meanwhile, was left to grapple with the physical and emotional fallout of the altercation. Green later continued his feud online with Poole's father. Green has fallen prey to NBA troll accounts in front of millions of followers and reacted furiously to former players and rappers. The incident with Poole was far from an isolated event in Green's career. He has been involved in numerous on-court altercations, striking and intentionally tripping opposing players. The accumulation of these incidents resulting in fines, suspensions, and a reputation as a player who frequently crosses the line between competitive intensity and outright aggression. This season, against the Minnesota Timberwolves, Green was ejected after putting center Rudy Gobert in a headlock during a physical confrontation.
0-0 the first 2 minutes. And then look at Klay Thompson and McDaniels. What is going on with that? Wow.
Just days later, in a matchup with the Phoenix Suns, Green found himself in hot water yet again after swinging at and making contact with center Yusuf Nurkic's jaw.
Well, that's going to be a flagrant. And now they're going to just try to decide if they think it was excessive.
The NBA promptly suspended Green for his actions, further cementing his status as one of the league's most controversial figures. Green's intense leadership style and demanding nature have contributed to the team's struggles this season. While some have criticized Green for his perceived lack of self-control, 2004 NBA champion Rasheed Wallace suggested that his behavior may be a product of his upbringing and the influence of past NBA players. In a recent episode of the Gills Arena podcast, Wallace expressed a sense of responsibility for Green's on-court antics.
No, he caught all that in our locker room.
The Pistons were known for their hard-nosed, physical style of play and their ability to get under the skin of their opponents, traits that Green has certainly embodied throughout his career. Green has also drawn comparisons to other controversial figures in NBA history, such as Dennis Rodman and Ron Artest.
That's disgraceful.
Later known as Metta World Peace. These players were known for their defensive prowess, unselfish play, and a win-at-all-cost mentality. However, their careers were also marked by a series of high-profile incidents and clashes with teammates, coaches, and league officials. Teammates, including the beloved Stephen Curry, have consistently praised Green's character and leadership abilities. Curry has described Green as a loyal friend, devoted family man, and thoughtful teammate, emphasizing that his competitive fire and occasional outbursts do not define him as a person. Despite his reputation as a harsh critic and demanding teammate, Draymond Green has used his platform on his podcast and interviews to heap praise on the NBA's rising stars. This includes his own teammate Jonathan Kuminga.
Jackson. Kuminga, that's not difficult at all.
And Oklahoma City Thunder sensation Jalen Williams.
Adding him to the lineup, and then Jalen Williams, guard Jalen Williams, is one of the most impressive players with the ball.
Jalen Williams!
As Draymond Green's career enters its final stages, his legacy as one of the most impactful and controversial players of his generation is secure. His journey is one of a man who has maximized every ounce of his God-given talent. Green is fueled by a deep appreciation for the opportunities that his mother provided and an unwavering commitment to winning. His 4 championship rings, all-star selections, and the respect and admiration of his teammates and coaches reflect his excellence in the game. Green and the Warriors have reminded us, even as the masters of pace and space, there is still a place for players who are willing to do the dirty work, to sacrifice their bodies and egos for the greater good of the team.
Welcome back to the Warriors Invitational, baby. It's what we do.
His name will forever be etched in the annals of basketball history as a symbol of the golden age of Warriors basketball and a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit.